Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of yours truly, Josiah Willis, here today with another reaction. Let's go right ahead and get back to it. Back to some hip hop. Y'all already know what it is. We got my guy, Token. Prayer. Not religious. I don't know. But yeah, a prayer produced by Seraphim Pratt and Knox Beats. The release date for this song came on August 10th of 2022. And yeah, man, we're going to listen to this record. Apparently, it definitely has some context. I'm not quite sure what we may be detailing here. We'll do that after the song with the lyrical breakdown. And yes, you guys, I have a very, very special guest. Y'all already know him. He was on my last reactions. This is Anthony Lombardo.
Hey, guys.
Also, my co-host for the King Life podcast. Yes, the King Life podcast. We're gonna go right here and drop some videos, eventually on my new channel. That'll be coming around very, very soon. So I hope you guys can support that. We have some great topics to discuss, and so two college boys just listening to music and enjoying it for what it is. Yeah. Of course, you already know I know about Token. He's not familiar with Token. And it's not really much into hip hop, but I'm gonna get him there though. I'm gonna get him. Have him become a fan. So hopefully he enjoys it, and we enjoy ourselves. Got anything to say to the people?
I like hip hop a little bit. Sometimes.
I didn't say you didn't. I just didn't know if that was your full preference, or if you like.
I mean, I like rock a lot.
Sure.
That's most of my thing, but yeah.
Sure. What do you think of the cover art?
I think it's interesting. Very blue light.
Like sad face emoji. Yeah. Could be that. I don't know. But yeah, we have Token here. Shout out to, like I said, the producer, Seraphim Pratt and Knox Beats. This is the official music video. All right, enough talking, you guys. I know I said so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link to this song will be down in my description below. This is Tokens, a prayer. The official music video, I say again. All right, stop. Here we go.
Everyone telling me I'm just running from the truth still. I ain't running for nothing, I know the truth kill. I don't want pictures of you, I want the real one. I gotta sing it to feel it, cause I don't feel none. They telling me I'm over obsessing about you, thinking that I'm just grieving and it'll pass soon. But I don't want it to pass, I don't want it to rest. I just want it to last, I don't want to forget. Why do I feel like it's someone trying to pull a cord on me? Why do I feel like your girlfriend knew you more than me? Why do I feel like when you left, I was proud with you? Why do I feel like any moment I'll get a call from you? I wrap my head around that thing you got me. It made me strong without you. You put your arm around me, I put my arm around you. I hit that stage and then watch me say a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. Everyone's telling me I'm just running from the truth still. I ain't running for nothing, I know the truth kill. I got so much regret and I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where to start and I'd rather fade to black. I see you in the mirror, each time I look in there. Did I miss it before or did it just put it there? I keep thinking about the guitar you played for me, and all the songs you wrote and what you sang to me. Why do I feel like I'm so cold, I don't even want to move? Why do I feel like that your mom look at me like I'm you?
Wow.
Why do I feel like I just lost my #1 fan? I want to talk about it, but you're the only one who'd understand. I wrap my head around that thing you got me. It made me strong without you. You push your arm around me, I put my arm around you. I hit that stage and then watch me say a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. If I move like I don't believe it, I won't believe it. So if you see me by his apartment, you know the reason. I wanna meet with your girl again, but I can't pop. Cause she gon' tell me another story, she don't stop. I know she hoping to help, but it make it hurt more. Cause it just remind me of what I wasn't present for. Why do I feel like you never knew how much I'm just like you? You performing for the holiday, I do it just like you. Why do I feel like I gotta carry you wherever I'm seen? You better be up there saying my son loved me. He loved me. I wrap my head around everything you got me. It made me strong without you. You put your arm around me. I put my arm around you. I hit that stage and then watch me say a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you.
Oh my God. Okay. That was deep. So the song's called A Prayer. In case you don't know, Token this year had announced, I think I did a song. I've done 4 songs by him so far. The second song I did for him was called I Was in Hollywood, which you see right there in the the right corner. And that was one of the first things he had put out after he had dropped his album this year. It's called Pink is Better. So he had announced, I think through his social media, that his father had just recently passed away. So, in Token, and I Was in Hollywood, he addressed, having gone through that and losing his dad. And then he had another song called Salt Shaker. And then Salt Shaker will follow up with, A Prayer will come through very next. So I've been wanting to get back to this song and get back to Token again on this channel to corroborate with him over, him just being, consistent with dropping his music. But this is very heartfelt, man. It really gets you emotional in its own way. I'm not trying to sound sappy, you guys. I really am not. But golly, man, it's hard for you to not, relate to that. And not that I've gone through my fair share of experiences when it comes to losing a father per se. But I have lost family members, and it always sucks to lose those that, you cherish and love. Even if they weren't the most perfect person to be around, or they may have had some ways that made you go, I don't want to be around him like that, or whatever it could have been, you know what I mean? But he said that his father was like his biggest fan, you know what I'm saying? So this record speaks to his love and dedication to his dad, and how he's trying to, his best to cope with, the aftermath of losing his father. But with that being said, let's go right here and get towards the lyrical breakdown minus the intro, which there is none. And then we'll conclude from there. And if you want to chime in and interpret some things, you can, bro. Sure. Everyone telling me I'm just running from the truth still. I ain't running from nothing. I know the truth kill. How do you feel about that?
Probably gonna chime in once we're finished with the verse, I think.
Sure, man, sure. I don't want pictures of you. I want the real one. I gotta sing it till feel it, because I don't feel none. They telling me I'm obsessing about you, thinking that I'm just grieving and it will pass soon. But I don't want it to pass. I don't want it to rest. I just want it to last. I don't want it to forget.
This is about his father?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. In the pre-chorus, he says, why do I feel like it's someone trying to pull a cord on me? Why do I feel like your girlfriend knew you more than me? Why do I feel like when you left, I was brought with you? Why do you feel like any moment I'll get a call from you? Wow.
I think,
go ahead.
I think if you got stuff to say about it, you might be better at provoking a response from me, because right now I'm a little speechless.
Yeah, man. Do you find yourself kind of relating to this in a sense, or do you feel like I kind of get the idea of what the song is pretty much talking about, or do you feel like with lines like that, it really hits?
I've had a lot of death in my family, so I believe I do relate
Yeah.
in
Get a
ways.
little closer, just a
I
bit.
can't relate,
Yeah.
you know, obviously to that extent, but I can to some extent.
Yeah, man, for sure. Here's the chorus. He says, "I'll wrap my hand around that thing you got me. It made me strong without you." So, I guess he was raised in somewhat of a Jewish family, so I guess they was given certain traditions to follow suit. His dad gave him a tool, to wrap around his finger. I think it's called a teflon. You know what a teflon is? Are you familiar with knowing anything like that? I guess some sort of religious tradition you do when you want to pray or seek, I guess, in their own way of going about God or something to that extent. You put your arm around me. I put my arm around you. I hit that stage and they all watched me say a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. I said a prayer about you. So then he says pretty much what he said last time, but then he says, I got so much regret and I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where to start and I wear a fade to black. I see you in the mirror each time I look in there. Did I miss it before or did you just put it there? So he sees his dad in his own reflection when he comes around, a certain area, that presents those, right? Did I miss it before or did you just put it there? That could be a slight reference to the fact that he is his son and he is of his dad's image, meaning he looks like him and carries maybe some of his traits, characteristics, all that. I kept thinking about that guitar you played for me and all the songs you wrote and what you were saying to me. So Stan must have been a musician or singer. That was nice. Then he says in verse 3, everyone telling me I'm just running from the truth still. I don't want to run anymore, but I probably will. If I move like I don't believe it, I won't believe it. So if you see me by his apartment, you know the reason. I want to meet with your girl again, but I can't, Pop. Cause she gonna tell me another story. She don't stop. I know she hoping to help, but it hurt more. But it's making it hurt more. Cause it just remind me of what I was presented or what I wasn't presented for. So she might know more. His insecurity is that his dad's girlfriend knows more about him than he even knows for his own dad. So I guess him and his dad probably were tight, but they may have not been also close. They may have had a distance between them somewhat. He probably got divorced with his own mom, left.
It seems like they just grew apart.
Yeah.
All of a sudden this thing sort of happened and it's been a big shock.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow. Having to lose a part. And, I always say this, when it comes to, it's one thing to lose your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your grandfather. But losing your parents is almost like losing a part of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mom not being around, your dad not being around. I don't want to sound depressing when I'm doing this reaction to you guys, just so y'all know. But I'm just saying, it's real things like this that has to be addressed because at the end of the day, it matters. It's the truth. We go through this. And for Tolkien to write a song that came in it towards his father is beautiful. Nothing short, but incredible. And I love that part at the end of the visual where he hugs, like, I'm not sure if that was a pastor or something, or somebody, but it was somebody he had hugged, right?
It's probably his thought of his dad.
Yeah, that's what I thought about that too. You know what I'm saying? But then it shows another person though. I think it showed two people in there. I think it was showing you the guy that looks like his dad, or maybe a certain like splitting image of his dad, and then another one just came around and just hugged him. And I'm not quite sure if that was symbolizing. I don't want to say God. Maybe it could have been God, but it also could have just been someone that knows him. You know what I mean? Very, very deep. Because he hugged him real tight. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
Maybe.
Seeing that makes you want to cry. You know what I mean?
This last bit there too. It was part of the recording that was playing.
What was it?
The happy birthday part.
Yeah, he says, "Happy birthday, dear Benji."
Says it 3 times.
He says it 3 times. Bye, sweetheart. I'm very happy and grateful you're my son. So that must have been one of the last recorded messages he probably may have gotten from his dad. And oh, yeah. Talk about being vulnerable, bro. Yeah. Woo!
So, what you think about that?
I think this record is special. I would love for him to, just to, keep this to himself and listen to it and then be more cathartic afterwards for him. It'll be his therapy, what I'm saying? It'll be a way for him to cope and get better eventually and understand that, it's cliche, but not everybody doesn't live forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when you have to go about, tragedy in your family, it can be tough to deal with at times, but there's a beauty in it. There's a beauty in it because you're left with a legacy amongst other generations of your people. So, yeah, man. Anything else?
To speak on some of these lyrics here.
Yeah, sure.
He talks about seeing him in places and stuff. It's very common in grieving and stuff to, obviously want to see them again, expect to hear a call or something. And like what I said before about them seeming like they grew distant, where he was saying that he thought his girlfriend knew him more than his own son and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can just, another thing I'd like to say is that I hate categorizing grief. It's a weird thing, but
Sure.
I think, people will tend to have these tendencies during grief or loss or anything, but I think it's weird to think about it in that way because obviously you're going to feel strong emotions when you just lose somebody. So,
Yeah, man. I mean,
like
yeah.
when I said how that sort of stuff is common, I don't want to have it misinterpreted like, oh, it's going to be like that for everyone. It shouldn't be. And
Sure.
It's different.
You mean in terms of like how people should go about like grieving their loved one?
No, I just have a weird taste in my mouth every time I hear, oh, here are the symptoms of grief. And it's like, yeah, but it's kind of weird to categorize it.
Sure.
I just think that.
Sure, I get it. I mean, I think people just grieve different. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Lamar had a United in Grief record from his album he had put out earlier this year, and he said, I grieve different. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow. Something like that. I mean, everybody has their own ways of going about it. Some people cry. They cry for days. Some people just act out. Some people like to hide behind a mask. If you go about doing what your profession is and you're big at it, you stay doing it to get away from some coming to your emotions with it. Some people can be hard pressed and not allow themselves to get emotional like that. It really depends, man. It really does, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone is brought up differently.
I guess I was just saying I really appreciate the song.
Yeah, man, it's a really dope song, bro. I mean, overall, like, it's sad, but there's nothing wrong with listening to a sad record from time to time to get you to understand the artist more. And I love that Token is being more in-depth about himself. Not to say he hasn't been in-depth previously, but I like that he's being open and honest and vulnerable about this record. So, other than that, you guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, please do me a quick favor, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. This was Tokens, A Prayer, produced by Seraphim Pratt and Knox Beats. Shout out to you guys. And this was the official music video. Anything else you want to add? Alrighty. King Life, we are out.